I have my portfolio divided into traditional IRA, Roth IRA, and a regular brokerage, probably about thirds. What I want to do is get out of my traditional over time by transferring out of that, paying the taxes, and put it in the Roth or the brokerage. But it's mostly cash right now. So if I put that in a fixed income vehicle, can I transfer in kind when I want to get that out?
You should be able to do that.
Leave it in? I should be able to do that?
Yes, you should be able to do that. And that's a good strategy because that's going to start, that's going to generate some income. It's a slower growing part of your portfolio. Here's something else that I want you to consider. So when you turn 70 and a half, you're going to qualify to be able to do what's called a qualified charitable distribution. So the portion of your IRA, and I would caution you against maybe moving everything out there, because when you turn 70 and a half, you can start doing all of your giving from your IRA and you can get that money out at zero. So the way that you win in a qualified account is to get it out paying the least amount of taxes. So I applaud your strategy for, diversifying your types of accounts. But what you want to think about, number one, is how much giving do I have left to do during my lifetime? We don't know how much life we have left. We don't know, but you can kind of base that on your current giving. So anything that you plan to give during the rest of your life, leave it in there because you're going to be able to get it out at 0%. The other thing that you want to consider is your estate plan. Is there any part of what I would leave behind that I want to leave to kingdom work? So many times in just regular estate planning, people don't think about this. It's not brought to our attention most of the time. I talk to a lot of people who are very generous givers and really believe in the principles of giving. And then when I ask them, well, which part of your estate are you going to leave to kingdom work? I just get this blank look like, I've never even thought about that. I just, thought that I was supposed to pass on my assets to my people, whoever survived me. But there's so many assets in our portfolio that have, even if we tithe faithfully on our increase, there's so many parts of our assets that we've never used, so we've never tithed on them. For example, the appreciation in your home. The appreciation in your 401k account or your investment account, because you don't normally tithe on something that you don't receive as increase. And so there's a piece of the portfolio that I think, and I think a good strategy is to base your death giving or your final giving on your current giving, because giving should come from the heart. It shouldn't be something that we're religious about or are forced to do, because that's not what pleases the Lord. What pleases the Lord is that we want to honor Him. And so pray about it and say, Lord, what percentage of my liquid net worth should I leave to ministry? And if He gives you an amount or a percentage, and that's what's in your IRA now, maybe you're at a point where you don't really need to move a whole lot more out, because that is an IRA is the worst asset that a person can inherit, because it comes with an embedded tax bill at whatever tax bracket they're in. It also is the best asset that you can use to disinherit Uncle Sam from your estate. So you could do all of the rest of your life giving plus your death giving with what's there.